doing? We're doing good.
Yeah, we are doing good.
We are. We're getting ready for our marathon event coming up this weekend, Friday.
Yes.
And today we are out at White Castle and Lake in the Hills. And I have a very exciting guest on the show. I don't think we've ever had this on the show before. Who we have is PGA Director of Instruction. I have Greg Baersell on the line. Greg, are you there?
Yep.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you.
It's great to have you on the show.
Yes, I'm happy to be on it. Thanks for having me on.
All right. Well, tell me, Greg, what is a PGA Director of Instruction?
Well, basically, the PGA Director of Instruction is my title at Marengo Ridge Golf Club, and there I'm in charge of all of the instruction with our player development program, whether it's junior golf, adult clinics, or individual lessons.
Mm-hmm. So somebody who wants to learn how to play golf or improve their golf game?
Yes, absolutely. We work with players of all different abilities, whether you're a beginner to the advanced player.
What if you're like me and you're a sub-beginner?
That's okay. You can hang out. Be more than happy to work with anybody.
Yeah, I'm thinking you just tell me to hang up my clubs and go home.
No way. I actually had a gentleman this weekend that's 80 years old decided to take lessons with me. So
very nice.
Fun. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to it.
So what's the youngest child that you've given instruction to?
The youngest child I've given instruction to is a 5-year-old. Typically what I tell parents when you start out is when your child is interested in golf, make sure to either get them to the range or, start taking some lessons or get them into a junior golf program. Just get them involved and then see how they like it from there. And even if they're younger, 3 or 4-year-old, just take them to the golf course and just get them exposed to the place.
Get them exposed. So what do they get? Use mini clubs?
Yeah, there's junior golf clubs. They're real tiny.
Yeah.
But one thing with junior golfers is just having the right equipment for them. Just making sure that the proper length is right and the weight of the golf club, because all that can affect their playing ability.
So let's say I was to go to Sport Mart and buy some clubs. How would I figure out what would be the right size club for me?
On the junior golf set, most of them have a sizing chart on them, whether it's a height or an age. But the best thing is if there's somebody there, whether it's a PGA golf professional or somebody that specializes in golf equipment, to make sure that they're measured. Because you want to make sure that you're purchasing the right size for the person, whether it's a child or even an adult as well. It's important to have the clubs fit for you.
Oh, sure. Now, you do these lessons. You have what is called a swing consultation.
Correct, yes.
Tell me about that.
Well, the swing consultation is the initial lesson I start everybody out with. Basically, it's the x-ray of the golf swing, and I use video analysis for every lesson, so you'll be able to see your swing on camera, on video. I also use Tour Pro comparisons, so I can pull a lot of Tour Pros, whether it's Tiger Woods, to Ernie Els, to anybody that you want to be compared against, and show you what they're doing versus what you're doing, and just really get down to the root of the problem in the golf swing and start fixing it from there. It's a great way to learn about the golf swing, to learn what we want to do in the swing, and just allow you to get better by using the video system.
Right, and it's the swing that you're hitting off that tee, right?
Correct. Yes. Whether it's off the first tee, off the driver, or in the middle of the fairway with an iron. That's what the video is for. Is we can compare certain swings with different positions, throughout the swing.
Right. I think the hardest thing is, people go out and they play golf and they swing that ball, and they continue to do that without really learning the proper posture.
Right. Absolutely. You nailed it. One of the biggest or the most important things in the golf swing is your grip and your stance. Whether it's any other sports, you always want to make sure you start out with a good fundamental stance and a good grip.
Right. And the swing consultation will definitely improve their game.
Absolutely. It's a great way to start off. It's a great way to learn about what we want to do. And then, once we're done evaluating your swing, we'll start working on the different items that we talked about, too. So it's not just a breakdown of the swing. It also includes a lesson.
It also includes a lesson. And what would that lesson entail?
It entails starting out, where we need to start fixing your swing, whether it's with the stance or the grip or something in swing, in the middle of your swing, just to start making you hit the ball better and be more consistent.
All right. Now, are there some clubs that are better than other clubs?
There are. That's a great question. There are different clubs that for different types of players. Somebody that's on the PGA Tour playing every weekend, you can have a different set of clubs than your casual golfer that only plays, once a week or once a month or so. Technology has changed so much, just like anything else, that basically the clubs are designed now to make you play better, just with the equipment. So when you combine instruction and equipment, you can definitely be more consistent.
Right. So they're made so that your ball can go further and all things like that. Or is it the ball?
It's both. It's the ball. It's the club. It's the person swinging the club. It's a combination of everything, and that's what makes golf so interesting and unique. Is that it's a sport you can pick up and play for the rest of your life, but it's one of those things that if you want to get better, you got to make sure you have the right equipment and the right instruction too.
Oh, sure. Well, that's terrific. And you do these lessons at the Marengo Club out in Marengo.
Correct. Yes, at Marengo Ridge. Yeah.
At Marengo Ridge, and from what I understand, you're available 7 days a week. Correct?
The only day I don't teach is on Sundays, but the golf course is open 7 days a week, and I pay everything by appointment.
Okay. So what number would they call you at to schedule a swing consultation?
The best number they can reach me at is my direct number, which is 847-962-9929. Or they can also visit my website, which is golfwithgreg.com.
Okay.
They can find all my contact information there.
Terrific. Now, I know, Greg, you do something out in Oak Brook also.
Yes, I also teach at an indoor facility at the Athletico Golf Performance Center out in Oak Brook. It's a great indoor facility, and they also, work on specialized and rehab and fitness there too.
Okay. And how often do you play golf?
Not as often as I would like. I try to play at least once a week, if not more, depending on how scheduling works.
All right. Is that 365 days a year?
Oh, no, just during the golf season here.
Just during the
I wish it was.
Yeah, well, some areas, I guess, they do have golf season 365 days a year.
Yes, yeah.
Right. That would be nice.
I'll
tell you, it was a pleasure talking with you.
It was great talking to you, too.
Yes, and we'll have to do this again.
Absolutely.
And hopefully we'll get some of our listeners out there to take some golf lessons, because golf season is coming up soon.
It is. And what's great about, throw this in there real quick, at Marengo Ridge is that even though there's still a little snow on the ground, I'm still giving lessons indoors there as well.
Right, which is very important. Now, one more question though. So when they're swinging, they're not hitting the ball indoors, are they?
They are. I have a net where the ball flies into, so it's a plastic golf ball that I use there, but we're still able to get the same effect. And even though we can't see where the ball goes, we can still take a look at the swing and work on that part of the swing to make you more consistent still by using the video system.
Right. Terrific. All right, Greg, give me your number one more time, please.
It's 847-962-9929.
And then your website.
It's golfwithgreg.com.
Okay, you also have a blog spot?
That's it. That's my blog spot there. It's golfwithgreg.com.
Terrific.
You can also go to the golf course website, which is Marengo Ridge Golf Club 2 for more information at the club, and there's also some instruction information there too.
Terrific. It was a pleasure.
Yes, thank you very much.
All right, you have a great evening.
You too.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right.